Hi everybody, Addison here from the Gaming Corner, and I wanted to talk today about the renaissance we are experiencing in tabletop RPGs. So, for years it used to be you could play Dungeons and Dragons, which is a D20 system. Around the 80s or so, you got Palladium, which I've chosen not to delve into, as I've heard significantly too much negative reviews about. I'm not normally a review guy, however, I am going to take this one on faith. People whose opinions I trust in the gaming community have said that it's garbage. This is no disrespect to Palladium or the people who love Palladium. If there are people out there, the people out there who are still playing Palladium and people who are creating content for Palladium, good job. Keep going. If people are buying it, keep selling it. Good job. What I like is that there has been a renaissance, so to speak. We have so many different kinds of games. We have D10 games. We have variation on D20 rules. We have Fate, the Fate Core rules, for example, which basically use their own set of dice. Or the Star Wars from, I believe it's Flight Games? Flight Fight Games? Fantasy Flight Games? Fantasy Flight Games, that's it. They have their 3 different RPGs that take place in different periods in the Star Wars mythos. They use their own specific dice. And I notice a lot of games are starting to go towards a success-based system versus a number versus number system. So like with D20, there's usually a difficulty class or an armor class. And you roll your dice, you add your modifiers, and if you meet or beat it, you defeat it. So with a lot of games like World of Darkness, Fate Core, Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu, Trail of Cthulhu, Eclipse Phase are all based on a success-fail system. Games like certain games like Call of Cthulhu and Eclipse Phase do it in percentages versus number of successes, plus minus, whatever. So, but it's still, the player knows they succeed or they fail without the DM having to tell them anything, or GM, depending on preference. I play lots of D&D, so I call it a DM. Bear with me. So I like that there's a variety of systems out there. I myself am going to run a Star Wars game using the World of Darkness rule set and a great conversion book I found for Star Wars done by a gentleman who runs a website called Mr. Gone. Hopefully you guys know who he is. He does a great job of putting out great free content. Mostly character sheets. He'll also do custom character sheets if you order, if he has time. Very busy man. However, the one variation I'm going to do is instead of using the 8, 9, and 10 success that you see in World of Darkness, I'm going to use the Wild Talents success of finding sets of numbers. So, like 2 2s, 2 4s, 3 4s. That system seems to work out a little better in terms of trying to determine speed, effectiveness, especially with the Jedi aspect that could happen in my Star Wars game. I don't know. I haven't gotten players together yet, or really come up with what kind of characters, what kind of game they want to play. But in the Star Wars setting, I think that random speed is very important, especially when you're doing force sensitive versus force sensitive fighting, because it could literally represent someone's understanding of what's going on in the battle. Getting caught off guard. Great example, the Qui-Gon Jinn fight with Darth Maul at the end. Spoiler alert, sorry, it's only been 15 years. Where Darth Maul kills Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn's one of the greatest lightsaber swordsmen ever, and he was defeated. Simple mistake. So I think that the Wild Talents set system does a really, really good job of exemplifying that system of success failure. Now, as for the community of role-playing games, I feel that that's also somewhat of a resurgence as well. Gen Con this year hit their capacity for the convention center in Indianapolis. Yay, go Gen Con. I hope to be able to go to Gen Con in the next 2 or 3 years. I've also myself started working on a system. It's sort of out there. It's kind of what I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it DPS, die purchasing system. Basically, what it is you spend experience points to buy a certain die size. So, example, you spend 4 experience points to buy a D4. You spend 6 experience points to buy a D6. Only requirement to buy the higher dice is that you have bought the previous dice. So you end up spending basically this D6 costs 10 experience points. And basically what that is it eliminates modifiers. You just roll a set of dice, success or failure. Most things are opposed checks. Obviously stagnant things like traps or knowledge checks, things like that are going to be a DC based kind of thing. But combat's all going to be opposed checks, so you will buy dice into your armor class. You'll get bonuses from your weapons and your armor in dice instead of modifiers. So that'll be cool. Damage will also be determined by the die you purchase. So if you buy a D4 weapon for your modifier, you get to do whatever damage you roll on the D4. So it's kind of a one-roll system that I'm going for, which is what the Wild Talents set system is. It's a one-roll engine, But I like that there is a strong community. Actually, our community is going to be starting a Vampire the Masquerade game here in October. That'll be really exciting. So I just wanted to throw up this video, let you guys know that I'm really excited about Tabletop RPG. I know I've said in the past that I'm going to attempt to put up more videos, and I have not. I've had some rough times lately. However, I'm going to at least try to put up 1 video a month. That is going to be my commitment, is to 1 video a month. This is my video for September. I will be putting up another video in October at least. I will probably be throwing little intermediate videos in between. Appreciate the views. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter. You can hit me up on Twitter at Garrett for Life. You can hit me up on Facebook at Addison Barrett Bobila. If you need to know how to spell, I will leave it in the description down below. Please leave comments, and we'll see you guys next time.